Well, two things. This is a matter of interpretation of the law. And secondly, she was not in any room crafting any law because she refers to Shahabadin.
That was opposition-nominated Guyana Elections Commission, GECOM's Commissioner Vincent Alexander, laying it bare as he pushes back at comments made by the GECOM chair, retired Justice Claudette Singh. Alexander is of the view that the chair is incorrect in her interpretation of the law and alluded to the fact that the chair may have confused which room she was in when the law was crafted in relation to the appointment of commissioners.
While this law was first brought into being in 1992, it was not a normative act.
Alexander's contention is that only in the Constitution of 2001 that the law as it relates to the appointment of GECOM commissioners became a normative act, and in his retort, the chair was nowhere around when that occurred.
In a sense, she is saying that we are no longer commissioners because the configuration of the parliament has changed, and that we should be appointed, be nominated by the leaders of the opposition.
Alexander believes that the issues raised by the present opposition commissioners arose long before the contention of a new opposition leader and a new configuration in Parliament. He is of the view that under the law, the chair was required to make a public declaration of the results, which she failed to undertake. There was no public declaration, and she should be challenged, Alexander contends. He is also adamant that under the law, she is required to submit a report to the Commission on the regional and general elections.
Only presented the report on the general election. She did not present one on the regional elections.
Alexander believes by failure to perform her constitutional duty, it can be classified as a dereliction of duty. When pressed on the issue of resignation or removal from his position, Alexander clarified that he has no issues with those questions. However, he hopes that the court has the final say on the issue to put any judicial doubts to rest.
So she is saying we are not commissioners at this time, and the commission is not properly constituted, then she too should fall into that category, and therefore should not be carrying out any function.
Alexander also pointed to the fact that when the new opposition leader is appointed, he will be guided by a judicial decision or a change in the constitution. However, he did not rule out being asked by the new opposition leader to serve. He has no issues with that since he believes he has a duty to country above all else. Marvin, Cato reporting for HGP Nightly News.